Hey guys, what's up? Murder of Birds here. Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be jumping into the penultimate chapter for RWBY Volume 8 with Chapter 13. This is my reaction, and like I said, this is the second to last chapter of the volume, with Chapter 14 wrapping up the volume next weekend. Unfortunately, you know, everything kind of comes to an end with the volumes year in and year out, but they already are working on Volume 9, which will most likely come out October, November later this year, so hopefully the hiatus won't be too much of a drought for us to wait to get new content. Obviously, they're working on the Fairy Tales of Remnant as well, so hopefully the hiatus won't be too strenuous of a wait. But if history is anything to go off of, the penultimate chapters pop off just as much, if not sometimes more, than the finales do. You know, taking into consideration Volume 3 and Volume 5 had some really fantastic penultimate chapters, Volume 6 as well. And for this chapter, I'm very anxious. Watts, Neo, and Cinder in the thumbnail. Neo has the relic. Watts just gave Cinder that pep talk, and I really do think that with everything that's currently going on with Ambrosius and the pathways to Vacuo and Ironwood locked up in his cell, and Atlas is currently falling out of the sky, there's just a lot of cause for concern with one chapter left, despite the fact that in the next 20 minutes, a lot of things are going to be forwarding to how things are going to end off. Salem is probably putting herself together as well. There's just a lot of reasons to be concerned. The thumbnail also looks like they're, Cinder and company are at like an Atlas, an Atlas building or something like that. So we know that at the very least Team Juniper and Emerald are still like at the CCT trying to, like, you know, make sure the broadcast goes out, and Team RWBY and them are right about to go through one of the portals. So I don't really know where the conflict is going to arise first and foremost. I wonder if Emerald is going to be able to confront Cinder at any point, because that's really where her atonement and redemption is going to flourish, or it's going to crack. The villains very might well win at this point, especially if Cinder has her head screwed on tightly based on Watts' little pep talk. They have the relic based on the intro and how all the speculations we made during that time when the intro first came out. Cinder might be the one to ask the question, because she, like, Neo might have texted her the name of Jin. So a lot of anxiety, a lot of nervousness. I really don't know how this chapter is going to leave me off. But yeah, we're gonna check it out. We're gonna get into it. I don't want to ramble any longer. I just want to jump into this and see how I come out of this. I hope it's not going to be too terrifying. We know that Penny got hella nerfed. She's no longer robotic. She no longer has her robot boots, her swords, her ability to, like, bioscan and, you know, scan for areas and be super calculated in fighting. Even though she is a maiden, I think she got hella nerfed, and she has a lot more risks of dying because she can feel pain and all that other stuff, and she's still a maiden, even though the relic is no longer out of the vault, and we know how power hungry Cinder is. So yeah, I'm just super nervous. I don't know how this chapter is going to fare out. 20 minutes, which gives me a lot of anxiety that maybe the finale might be just as long, if not longer, or maybe shorter, who knows. But anyways, I'm going to jump right into it. Thank you guys all so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I want to give a big shout out to all of my support over on patreon.com/murderofbirds. Thank you guys all so very much throughout the entire RWBY series for your kindness, generosity, support, and especially your support of these early access videos. And an extra special thank you goes to the guys and gals in the Wizard of Remnant tier and higher, that being Ezra Lee, Ian Dodd, Jack Vargas, Jets Unleashed, JuuBearski, Kiba Bodaway, Kita of the Wolves, Michael, Pocky1691, Ryan Zandes, WolvenRepublic, Zombie Killer 451, Dezmo, Gotakai, Jamie Coleman, Matthew Trapp, and Rylan Skelton. Thank you guys all so much once again, and without further ado, let us begin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be jumping into RWBY Volume 8 with Chapter 13 titled Worthy, The Best Laid Plans. And if this episode is not at all inspired by Arthur Watts' little pep talk to Cinder Fall, I don't know what is.
Can't just be strong, you have to be smart. Can't just be deserving, you have to be worthy.
So yeah, I definitely think that this episode is based off of Watts' little pep talk with Cinder. We also have to take into consideration Ambrosius' ominous, like, advice to Team RWBY of do not fall into, like, the realm between Dark Abyss, which, based on the fact that Carrie mentioned that Volume 9 is going to be a detour of sorts, and we see Team RWBY falling in the intro, a lot of people have been speculating over the last week that that is in fact what the detour is going to be, and that is going to be relevant going into Volume 9, especially with the fact that there's one chapter left, and everyone's funneling into this Dark Abyss, between realm to get to Vacuo as a creation method for Ambrosius. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, 18 minutes, 58 seconds, so just shy of 20 minutes, not bad. And wish me luck. I have no idea how I'm going to make it out of this. I'm super anxious, but we're going to be starting this in 3, 2, 1, now. Oh my god, again? Holy shit. Yeah, that's all I could think of is like, the last time we got that warning, a giant nuke went off in the episode. So I really don't know how they're gonna parallel it right now. Anyways, let's do it. We said goodbye to all the things we loved. Gave up our lives just to find that it was not enough. We lacked in faith, left our solitude, our carefree peace. What we thought would change the world was just a childish dream. We failed to stop our own demise. The tragic ends before our eyes. Hope has no place here. Maybe the path that leads our way home will finally clear. Maybe the end we tried to avoid is already here. Some roses will never bloom. Some dreams will rot on the vine. Some lives will end much too soon. Some evil will never ever die. Some wars will not end in peace. Some heroes choose the wrong side. Sometimes it's worth it all to risk the fall and fight for every life. Let's go. Oh my god. Fuck. New episode? Yo, I'm so hyped.
What do we do now?
Oh! Whoa. Was that the flashing light was for?
How? Without the CCT, there's no way we can tell
communicate.
all of Atlas
exactly.
Just step into a bunch of freaky magic doors.
But there is.
True.
Use the portals ourselves and spread the word on foot.
Bruh, are you serious?
Are you positive these things work?
Y'all gotta make sure you don't fall. Oh! Well, we need a guinea pig. Whoa! Okay, I guess that's what the flashing lights was for. Wow! Yo! Follow the yellow brick road!
Okay.
Holy shit.
Nora and I will get people through the gates. Everyone else, keep to your roles.
Okay.
Remember, the evacuation is priority 1.
That's
What
gonna be
else
priority.
happens?
Dude.
You sure you won't need more help?
Shade is armed to the teeth with huntsmen and huntresses. But we're about to throw a kingdom's worth of negativity on their doorstep. If anyone will need help,
It's not.
them.
Oh, true. All that negative emotion's gonna spawn Grim on the other side. Come on, Emerald, you're on the good guy's side now. You got this. Oh, I love this music. Yo! Nora's on her freaking broomstick. Whoa! What the heck? It's a portal. Come on, go through. Oh, come on, bro. Oh,
Everyone!
that was so perfect.
Gonna need your attention.
Oh, wow. He's like, Penny! Maiden powers confirmed. She can still fly. Wow! Yo! Hey! The whole gang!
Keep moving, come on!
That's it.
Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good! Oh my god, Nora's the freaking travel guide!
Figured you wouldn't let us
She's also, you're a wizard,
I
Nora!
thought there'd be more people by now. Our job is getting Penny and the
Jesus.
staff to evacuate.
I'm
Until
like, this
then,
is
we
such
have
a
to trust the
spectacle,
others.
but if
I'm
you
sure they can handle
fall,
it.
We should end up just outside the city limits of Vacuo.
just
Not safe for
outside.
refugees, but still within range of communication.
Are we gonna see
All right,
Vacuo?
I'll
I
focus
don't
on
know.
masking emotions for as long as I can. Call for help as soon as we can.
Are we gonna see Vacuo? Wait! Oh, the desert!
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, this is a fucked up.
Which way is the city?
This is the worst
Has to be here
place.
somewhere.
Guys, this sandstorm isn't just killing visibility.
Jesus. Yeah, it's killing our signal. And this is what you're
Where
sending a
are we?
bunch of random people to.
Welcome to Vacuo.
Vacuo is
Head
Vacuo.
down and follow everyone else
Wow,
to
we
the
get the
exit.
Desert Storms of Vacuo. Let's go. I need a C-Team Sun. I need a C-Team Coffee. Fuck, Cinder's here. Fuck!
Keep going.
That was literally the reason. Oh my god. Come on, come on. Woo!
Your little friend Oscar was right. But the easy part ends here.
Are you really gonna? Where's Neo? Where's Emerald? I'm sorry, Neo and Watts. Holy shit. Okay, meanwhile.
Was it?
Jesus!
Now isn't the time to hold grudges.
No.
Wait.
She's right to be angry.
Now we're gonna get the enemy's plans.
I know I haven't upheld my end of the bargain.
She's learning!
I'm sorry.
Wow! Holy shit, she apologized for the first time!
I will get you Ruby Rose. Today. But to do that, I need to ask the lamp a question.
Shit! The last question. The last question. Pulling a rabbit out of the hat, I see. Dude, the intro was right. Time froze for everyone but Cinder. Whoa. Come on, come on, come on, trust. Dude,
Jin.
You have a question?
I do.
Oh my god.
What have Ruby and her teammates planned?
Oh my god, are you serious? Jin has to comply.
I've been so worried about keeping the vault closed that I've never
Wow.
considered using what's inside.
Wow.
Creation.
The perfect plan, bro. The perfect counter. That's a waste of a question. I'm so fucking pissed. Emerald, she knows about M!
After you guys broadcast the evac procedure, you'll walk through the portal
Holy
at the
fuck!
CCT center.
They know
And when we're
everything.
done in the vault, we'll take Penny and
This is a really smart plan, though.
You tore
Salem's
this
gonna be
kingdom apart
pissed.
with nothing but your intellect. How about we finish what you started?
Watts. Hey, that background character's back again. Holy fuck, what the hell? Oh, are you gonna, like, body everybody? Oh, this is how they took the CCT down! That means she died!
You have everything you need?
Oh, believe me. This is
Jesus. Jesus, Neo! I cannot believe how
You
easy they
deserve
made this.
Arthur. We'll be back.
Wow. You can't just be deserving, you have to be worthy!
You're live.
Everyone can see you.
Yep, and you took down the network. Fuck, bro.
Citizens of Atlas.
Does Watts deserve
What I have to
this?
tell you is very important.
Oh, what the fuck? You ate that other guy's lunch!
But
Yep, there it is. Wow, they killed Bill! And the freaking background girl!
They're using the staff?
They know everything!
They'll destroy the kingdom!
What do you think a kingdom is? The people? Or just the chunk of land they live on?
True.
Either way,
Wow,
it's
they're
over now.
okay, so they are arresting all of them. Damn, Marrow, you popped off. Uh-oh. Is that Neo? Oh, no, never mind. That's a drone. He's controlling it. Wow, a remote wait! It's Watts fighting through that drone. Okay, wait. Is it gonna self-destruct? No more stay. Bro, they are literally doing the best plan. I can't believe this, dude. Cinder really, like... Dude, she's helping! Whoa, wait. They're taking the payload! Harriet, come on, man! You've got to be fucking kidding me, Hare! You're still going through with this when the kingdom's about to fucking fall?
Well, I see you're awake, finally.
Are you good?
Atlas is falling
Is your semblance
under your watch.
off?
How does it feel, James?
They've got the staff.
That's right. You lose.
Wow.
They both lose.
Wow. Ironwood, come on, dude. Get your fucking shit. What the fuck? Are you serious?
What?
Wait, did Watts do that on purpose? Watts literally did that on purpose. You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. Oh my god,
You're going to open mine.
Winter literally left her weapons there? His weapons there? Don't kill, wait, please let Jacques free. Let Jacques free, don't kill him.
Sure thing.
Right?
Sure thing.
You've got to be kidding me, Ironwood. Did he literally just kill Jacques? This is bullshit! Now there's a fucking another
I knew
fight!
your plan would be bold, but I never could have predicted all of this.
Come on, civilians, get through!
Help from Jin. I suppose I have all of you to thank for one
Neo!
last lesson.
Be careful,
Sometimes,
Ruby!
If you want to win,
You have to work together.
you simply can't do it alone.
Be careful! Round 2 with Yang! Whoa! Watch out! Yang's gonna fall! Oh my god. Oh my god! Do not fall. Please grab it. Please grab it. Grab it! What the fuck? What the fuck happened to her? There's so much shit going on! Chill! Oh my god, literally they're gonna be too The script has officially flipped! It's now Cinder who's being logical and tactical, and everyone else is emotional! Oh my god. This is insane. Weiss, use your time dilation already.
No! Why didn't you just learn your lesson?
No! You're a fucking human!
Oh, Penny. I did.
Oh my goodness. Penny, please! Whoa! Wait, is that her semblance? She has a sword semblance? Be careful, please! You're not a robot anymore! Whoa! Weiss! Yo, Cinder's actually popping off for the first time! Summon! Whoa! Be careful! Oh my god, they explode! Her semblance is evolved. Please, 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 please! Neo, Ruby didn't kill Torchwick! Everyone's gotta make a choice! Come on, come on! This is so fucking stressful, dude. Oh my fucking god, we still have 5 minutes! Fuck you, Hair! You're really gonna drop this on the people? Wow.
Vine. Glad someone made it. Watch for a tail.
Please stop her, Vine. Please stop her, Vine. Please stop her, Vine. Please stop her.
I'm no longer certain this is the most logical course of action.
And he's the most logical person.
You really want to do this, Zeki?
Zeki?
No, I don't. Harriet, the general is
You
no
need to
longer
learn
in charge.
patience.
Ruby and the others have used the staff. Atlas is falling.
You need to save the
Will be
people.
safe. Unless you...
It's the principal, Vine! It's about loyalty. Clover understood that. Clover would see this through.
And that's his...
And perhaps Clover was wrong.
Exactly.
Don't you dare! Clover was... He was...
Important to you. Harriet, you are not the only one.
Whoa. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's them. Jesus. That's not good. The payload's gonna kill them too if it explodes. Oh, come the fuck on. She really went through with it still. Y'all need to stop this woman. She is so freaking lost in her emotions. It's about loyalty. Like, excuse me? Whoa! I thought that was a grim at first.
That fight after all.
I don't know if that's a good idea. This is another fight next to a bomb on a fucking ship. Watch just eating that apple. Wow!
Is anybody receiving these messages?
Winter and Ironwood.
Can anyone report status on
Winter and Ironwood! Oh my god. Oh my god!
I chased a lot of shadows over the years. Always expecting betrayal.
Oh my
but never once
god.
Did I think it would ever come from
Winter versus Ironwood. You've got to be fucking kidding me. No, you do not.
It takes to get
no, you do not.
So, consider this my last order. Step aside.
No. No, you need to be stopped.
I've never wavered in fighting the enemies of this kingdom.
Thank you!
And I won't start now.
I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward to that. I am not looking forward to that. I cannot fucking believe this. And now, oh my god, where's Jean's boosting semblance?
Where's Penny? Couldn't she deal with the storm?
Wait, Penny should have been here by now. Something's wrong.
Shit! Oh, what?
What? Why can't
it's a one-way!
Ambrosius.
It's one way!
Atlas and Mantle on one side, and leave on the other side, with a one-way ticket to Vacuo. One-way ticket to Vacuo.
Wow! Wow! Oh, fuck me, dude! Oh! Oh my fucking god. What a fucked plan, dude. Oh. There were so many moving parts. That's a sick fucking Grim. Holy shit, that Grim is sick. There were so many moving parts. They really used the last relic. Salem is nowhere to be. Like, this is all happening without Salem even being around. Jesus, man. What a perfect counterplay by the enemy. Like, how do you get the one-up on the enemy? You find out what they're planning. It was such a... It sucks that the villains learned what we learned, so we didn't get anything new out of Jin. And now she's gone for another 100 years, and Jin will never be able to interact with Ambrosius, apparently. Maybe you can still summon Jin, but you can't ask her a question. That would be kind of cool. I just really hope that there's more to Jin than just that, because, oh my god. It was a smart decision by the enemy to counter them. Right? And they still have the relic, so if they get the staff, it matters more that they get all 4 relics. It doesn't matter that, you know, they don't... I mean, Salem is now not going to know how to summon the beacon relics. I think that's what her question would have been. But Cinder did what she thought was best, and it's paying out so fucking well for them. Now we get to see how they planned everything and how they got to where they are now. Neo's fighting. Yang fell into the fucking void, and she was the one furthest down out of everyone when they fell in the intro. So I think that was the indication. Similar to how in Volume 3, when everyone was falling, Pyrrha was the first to break off from the group, indicating that she was probably gonna die compared to everybody else. I cannot believe that. I have to admit, I am a little peeved that that's a great still shot. I'm a little annoyed that they used a question that was information that the audience already knew, but in context of the enemy's counter plan, it makes sense. I hope they can still summon Jin, but I am a little upset that the question was used in a way that didn't give us as much of a payoff as the Lost Fable did, you know, like a flashback sequence or something like that. This was all fantastic and magical and optimistic, like, hey, follow the yellow brick road to Vacuo, even though the access point, like the end point, leaves you in the middle of the fucking desert, exposed to the elements and the potential wildlife and grim. They couldn't be, like, this plan couldn't have fucked up more for Team RWBY. Not even like with the enemies forcing them into that situation, you know, and the fact that it's a one-way ticket just shows how literal Ambrosius was with every aspect of this plan. No guardrails because you didn't ask for it. One-way access because you asked for that, or because you disclosed that, or you declared that in your explanation. And like, now they can't go back for reinforcements, and unless Penny goes back through, Penny was supposed to be the one to safeguard everybody because she's the maiden, you know what I mean? But without her, you know, Penny's fighting Cinder, Ruby's fighting Neo, Weiss is, you know, providing support. Blake is, like, conflicted right now because Yang just fell into the fucking void. Like, fell into the fucking void, like absolute ridiculous. And from that shot right there, it looks like at some point she just like dematerialized. Like in the intro, she was the one who fell the furthest from everybody. And I think this might be a reference to the girl who fell through the world. We might get a sequence like that. Maybe they'll be transported to a magical place like the fairy tale girl did, or maybe we'll find out what that fairy tale was all about. Maybe it wasn't about Salem. Maybe it was literally about somebody else that Ozpin knew in a past lifetime who fell through the world and went through some trials and tribulations in that way. But yeah, this is like ridiculous. Like the flipped has been totally switched on these characters. Cinder is acting like a very calculated, competent villain. And it's so cool to see. She's a little cocky, right? She's you know, she's laying the smack talk on the characters, but at the end of the day, she's thinking. At the end of the day, she's reacting, you know, to what they're doing. She's not, you know, she's not the one that's making all of these initial plays. She's putting them in the situation, right? Blake's heavily emotional. She's not thinking. She's just charging into attack. And they are slowly losing the edge. Same thing with Penny. Penny was supposed to stick to the plan. Protect the people. That's the primary objective. That's literally what Jean said. And I mean, he didn't say it to Penny, but I'm pretty sure that that's the plan all around. And then Penny like switches around and goes and fights her, knowing that you're vulnerable as the maiden. You're no longer this robotic superpower, you know, super weapon. You know, you are vulnerable. You are able to be killed. You're able to feel pain. It's kind of cool that she has her sword as like her semblance. That's kind of cool, you know. So in a way, she still technically has the same fighting capabilities, and the maiden power gives her the ability to fly. But those are some fleshy legs and arms you got there that can easily be broken or torn or shredded or stabbed and wounded, despite your aura. So, you know, and obviously the magic of the maidens can most likely exceed aura, even like it's not like a semblance. So yeah, there's so many other things. The fucking villains, we got to see their entire plan. Watts did take down the CCT communications and set up for everyone to be disconnected in terms of planning and arranging how things are going to work. This was just well executed. Like, it's Watts' brains, Cinder's bronze, and like a little bit of Neo's mystique, and they create this really great trio that's now able to kind of turn the tides on everything. Fuck Harriet Bree. I'm sick and tired of like trying to see reason with this character. I understand she felt some type of way about Clover. He was important to her. Maybe she had a thing for him. It's leaning more towards that, I think at this point. But, like, yeah, she's very, what's the word I'm looking for? She's very, not delusional. She's, like, distorted. Her emotions of losing, like, it's almost like a persona thing. Like, her emotions of losing Clover has basically, like, distorted her perception of, like, what the right thing to do is. To her, the right thing to do is to follow the general no matter what, because that's what Clover did. And I hate to feel like this is a shot at the dead guy, but, like, look where that got him. You know what I mean? Instead of working together with Clover, with Crow to take down Tyrion, he decided to kind of follow protocol and be like, well, my job first and foremost as an Aesop is to bring you in, regardless if this homicidal maniac is acting up. And so Crow saw that opportunity to be like, well, maybe we can take down Clover and then I can take down Tyrion, and he bet on the wrong horse. And that got Clover killed. So there's a bit of, you know, for her, she's grieving. This is the way that she's dealing with that grief, because she doesn't have any time to process it naturally, because the second Clover died, then Salem showed up and everything else. So, and also she's based on the tortoise and the hare, who had no patience in that race with the tortoise, you know, Tortuga and all that. So I can understand that. I am so disgusted with Ironwood at this point. I don't mean that in, like, the sense of, like, I think he's awful, ruined, whatever. Like, this is his fate, to slip so far into madness that he becomes the very thing that he, you know, he became the very thing that he was afraid of. And I don't know why he felt the need to, I understand he was like, you know what I mean? Right here, it was basically, hey, you know, keep an open mind and open up my cell. And he was like, sure thing. I think he actually shot to kill. And the like, just the scene in general, the green fire, like the green, it gives me a really big Maleficent vibe. You know, like an evil Disney villain, you know what I mean? A green flames Maleficent vibe. Yeah, I literally think he just killed Weiss's dad. And, you know, we meme on the Jacques, you know, we meme on the clip-on tie, but I never wanted him to be killed. I wanted him to be tried and, you know, serve his time for being an accessory to a lot of the things that Watts got away with. And I wanted him, you know, to be able to kind of repent for treating his family like shit, but I never wished death upon him, you know? So that is pretty fucked up that Ironwood just thought to himself, yeah, I'm just, it's the equivalent of, like, shooting someone who's handcuffed. Like, they're not a threat. He's literally behind this jail cell who have, like, and he's just stuck there, and everyone else probably forgot about him and all the hysteria and all that stuff, and Ironwood's like, yeah, I'll just kill you before I leave. So, I don't know. I feel like that's, like, really, like, that's, like, demonizing at this point. And, yeah, Yang fell off the edge. Neo got her second dub on Yang, unfortunately, you know? Like, I thought things were going to be very, very different between these two. And this was the inevitable scream that that Erin mentioned that she recorded. Prior to the volume airing, and this is what a lot of people have been anticipating. But yeah, Yang did fall through first before everybody, and we don't know what the fuck happened to her. And I'm pretty sure they're probably going to spend the next volume, if they make it out of this, unless all four of them end up falling alongside her. Maybe the rest of Team RWBY will jump down there and try to get Yang, you know? Maybe. In this entire sequence, Blake is just super emotional and everything, and everyone's trading blows with Cinder as well, and Penny's getting involved, and I don't think that's a good idea, because you're still a maiden who has the power that Cinder yearns for, despite the fact that the relic is no longer in the vault, and that can easily set up for Penny's death. I really think that's... And we have one chapter left. There's so much fucking shit happening here. Vine tries to get through to her, you know, tries to get through to her. I'm barreling through all this because there's so much to get through, you know? Watts is now autopiloting the fucking payload to Mantle, so Mantle's still gonna get blown up regardless, and Atlas is gonna fall right on top of it. I guarantee you Atlas is going to fall on top of the payload, which is gonna trigger its explosion, and then everything is gonna blow up in smoke. Yeah, this is insane. This is actually crazy. Ironwood has been working overtime this entire volume. He's fought Watts, he's fought Team Juniper, he's fought Oscar, and now he's fighting his best soldier. And I love that Winter's standing her ground. There's so many things happening that I really don't know how they're going to wrap everything up. I really don't know how they're going to wrap everything up for this last volume, for this last chapter of this volume. This is really sad too, because like he seems very conscious of the decisions he's making, and I can very well see Ironwood killing Winter. I can very well see Winter killing Ironwood, or both of them killing each other or holding each other off and dying together when Atlas hits the ground because the portal is still open. Oh my god, dude. This is such a stressful episode. And then fuck Ambrosius, dude. Like, this man literally was like, that's why he grinned. He was like, I hope you guys enjoyed this little creation that I made. It was of your own desire, your own asking. Don't complain, by the way. And so, yeah, everyone is a sitting duck in Vacuo. These Grim look so fucking sick. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Oh, that's a really good fan art. I mean, that's a really good concept art right here of the desert with the gang and all that. But yeah, this is just a very intense chapter. We have so many threads that need to be sewn together. If this is quite literally the end of the Atlas arc, I do not know how they're going. The next week's chapter has to be like 30 minutes. Like, it has to be. In order for them to wrap up all this stuff, wrap up the fight, if Cinder's going to get the maiden powers, get the maiden power. You know, they're either going to go to Vacuo or they're going to fall. And then what's Cinder and Neo going to do? You still have all the people in Mantle. You still have all the people in Atlas. You still have Ironwood versus Winter. That's a confrontation. That's a fight sequence right there in and of itself that needs to be played out. You have, there's so much. There's so much to figure out. And I really don't know how they're going to wrap this up, or if Volume 9 might be a transition of seeing the aftermath or the continuation of all of this, along with transitioning to Vacuo for the plot, because now you have Group A, you know, being Oscar, Emerald, and Ren in Vacuo, and then you have Group B, who's still, like, in the in-between realm, and then you have Group C, which is, like, any third parties that are not in either one of those locations. Like I said, Ironwood and Winter, and so on and so forth. Oh my god, this chapter was insane. I really enjoyed it. Again, I'm still a little peeved that the third wish got used up for something that we already knew about. It makes sense. Like, Cinder is thinking. She's, she seems very competent. She seems very, threatening now after that little pep talk from Watts. And we have one chapter left. And that's also going to include, hopefully, an end credit scene. I really hope we get an end credit scene, because last year it made sense why we didn't get one, but it's just not the same. Especially since now we're kind of like left in the dark. Like, last volume we knew that Atlas was still going to be the you know, the central focus, but now we're kind of like, well, what's next now? You know, I don't know. This is kind of crazy, but I think I'm just gonna leave it there. I have a lot to get through for the discussion more than anything. There's a lot of talking points, a lot of things that I think we can theorize and put together for how the finale is gonna play out. But for this reaction, I really hope you guys enjoyed the reaction and my afterthoughts more so as well. One chapter left, and RWBY Volume 8 is done. And obviously, I'm gonna mention that in my next video. But I really do appreciate all of you guys who've kept the hype train going week in and week out for RWBY Volume 8. I know this volume has been relatively long because of the 2-month hiatus and then the extended week break. But this volume has been great. I feel really happy and confident with the content that I'm making, my reactions, my live stream discussions, my mini discussion videos that I put out as well. Ship posts have been really good here and there, especially the Penny one that I made. And so, you know, I think this has been one of, if not my best year for RWBY content, both on YouTube and especially the support on Patreon. So thank you guys all so very much. I know this is long-winded, so if you guys are still watching this at this point, you guys are the true but few, and I really do appreciate the support you guys have shown me this year, especially in 2020. And I look forward to continuing to do this for as long as possible, getting back to things like RWBY Chibi, looking forward to Fairy Tales of Remnant coming back next weekend for the finale chapter. And just seeing how they leave us off for the hiatus and what we get to look forward to for Volume 9 and everything else in between. But thank you guys all so very much for the support. I really do appreciate it. And a big thank you, of course, goes to all of my support over on patreon.com/MurderofBirds. An extra special thank you goes to the guys and gals in the seasonal maiden tier for this part, and that goes to Aimee Burgess, Horizon 00, Blue Rat 138, Brandon Walker, Brody, Chaz Lazration, Dark Titan 5010, Even Poppy, Greg Mayernik, Holy Potato, June, Luke Marshall, Ride the Lightning, The Disturbed Guy, Travis Ray, TriggeredFiend, Vera Ohio, Diesel75, and Zach Feifel. Thank you guys all so very much. I hope you enjoy. Look forward to my reaction to the finale next weekend, and as always, see you guys all in the next one. Take care.